Oh, it's recording.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. So I'm here with fellow fan collector Pete.
Well, actually, I'm not a collector right now. I'm more of an enthusiast.
Yeah.
Actually, in fact, Christian asked me that online.
Yeah, Christian's a cool kid. And Pete's mainly into industrial, so we're looking at all the industrials here.
Yeah.
We got the SMC and the Dayton Lasko going. And I guess we can turn this gold line on, too. And, the irony is that there's actually enough, that one SMC is enough for this entire space.
I'll say.
You know, and if the spacing was different, you know, then one fan would have done it because of the garage doors and the fluorescent lights. You know, that's why there's three.
This is full, right?
Yeah. That's the oldest version, and that runs a little bit slower than the slightly later version that looks like that. And then the slightly later version that looks like that is indistinguishable from the version that looks different with the step on the motor.
Yep.
But yeah, those earliest ones have a 1 amp motor that runs a little bit slower. And then the faster motor is actually 0.9 amps, so they actually went up in speed and down in current draw. I suppose they just didn't. Yeah.
This one, yeah, I was telling you about. I remembered from this store on 60th and Brown Deer Road. It's apparently the store was owned by the Godfrey Company, which is who owns Century Foods.
Okay.
It was like there's like a one supplier company.
Mm-hmm.
They were like Godfrey something.
Right.
They supplied to Century Foods. So the original store name from like mid to late 80s was called Sun Foods.
Okay.
And then at the end of the 80s, it became a store called Megamart. It was the same grocery store.
And how many of those did they have?
Oh, it was the size of modern day pick and safes.
So, and they had fans all over, like not just over the registers?
Right. No, all over the shop.
And they were Dayton Laskos?
Yes, exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they had two in like the entryway, you know, like pick and safes have that.
Yeah.
They had it the same kind of entryway, and they had two of them, but they ran really slow, and I think they eventually died.
Yeah, the sad thing about Dayton Laskos is that they suck. They're not good fans.
Yeah.
They're very cool looking.
Yeah.
But the motor is weak.
Yeah.
You know, steel blades, which are heavier and more drag on the motor. There's only one bearing in there. Most motors have two.
Right.
You know, they're just. Although I've never seen one with stuck bearings. You know, usually the coils actually die before the bearings get stuck. Has been my experience. I've seen plenty with noisy bearings.
Yeah. In fact, the Century Foods of Menominee Falls that used to have the wing tats. The ones of the same ones you filmed at, whatever.
With the flat bottom?
Yeah, it was like a flat bottom and a really thin motor.
Yeah, like a pancake motor.
Yeah, and they had the gold strip like a gold line.
Yeah, around here, Centuries all had Caraways. And then there was one that had HRSs. So.
Yeah.
So, you got any thoughts yet of if there's any fans you want to hang and check out upstairs?
Yes. Well, there's that oldest gold line. Let's check the little later one to see what that one does compared.
The black one or the white one?
White one.
Okay, so the one that's like from mid-80s. I just got to figure out.
Actually, the one that's just at 1980.
Okay, the one that's upstairs that's fully assembled with the blades already on it is identical to that. So it's going to be exactly the same as that.
Oh, that one is.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
the mid-80s one.
There's a mid-80s one that's a little different and. Okay.
Sure.
Well, I'll turn these down at least. We don't need them on high. Just turn it one click to the right.
To the right.
Just one click to the right?
Yeah.
I don't want it to stall out. Okay. That's high there.
That's high?
Yeah.
Might have gone too far.
There we go. Yeah, like I said, that one stalls out on low.
Yep. Or like...
We can turn all these up just to see if you like.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's high. This actually is a better fan than the Envirofan that's normally there, but I just love the
little brown one?
I just love the little brown one so much.
Yeah.
But this is actually a better fan.
Yeah, this one.
Let's see.
Emerson 3-blader have a speed control on.
Yeah.
Let's see what this one can do. Collection overall.
Yeah, they're all on high now.
This one is.
Yep.
This is the 4-blader one. No pull chain on this one.
No, when I got it, somebody had removed the pull chain, and since I was putting it on a control, I figured there was no point in adding it. So I was showing you this one here that has the pull chain.
That has the issue.
Yeah, it comes out of the bottom.
Right. Yeah.
That's this was the earliest ones. It has the same model number though.
Yeah.
Same model number. I think the motor looks slightly bigger, but it's hard to gauge, and I haven't measured.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of video, I'll power it up with the light. Because like I said, it works fine on low, but there's an issue on high.
Sure.
And I think if I open it up and I clean it out and I varnish the windings, I think it might be okay. But I don't want to risk it until I do that.
Basically, like I said, I've recognized a lot of these fans from common stores.
Yeah.
But remember, back then, this kind of technology didn't exist to learn this kind of stuff.
That's true.
Think about it. There's, like, back then, if I would have looked at them like you did,
Yeah.
it's like I didn't have no cameras like we have today.
Oh yeah, I mean, 2 years ago I wasn't filming things, and this is where I sit when I'm normally filming the videos.
Okay.
Yeah. So did you see a lot of Blender fans in Milwaukee? I can't remember having ever seen any.
Really? I see.
Oh yes. I will tell you one of my favorite fan installations in Milwaukee, and they're not there anymore. And you might be able to help me actually, because one of the fans that's there I've never been able to identify.
Okay.
The Milwaukee Museum.
Milwaukee Public Museum.
Yes.
Oh, was it the one in the gift shop
Yes.
that was hanging?
Yes.
I remember it, but there's no way for me to identify it. It was like a 36.
It was a very small fan, yes.
But it had a very long down rod.
Yes, and then
I remember that.
in the other section of the gift shop, they had a 3-blade Blenderfan.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Just like this one over here.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Yes, I remember that one.
And then in the cafeteria, in the basement, they had ring fans.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And then somewhere on that same block, there was a building that we drove past that had a Fasco parlor fan in the lobby. I couldn't figure out what the building that was. I still want to find that building with the really oddly shaped roofs.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot of 4-blade industrials like the little Codep.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what it was called, and I can't remember exactly where it is. So I'm going to have to do some driving around. I was going to do that tomorrow. I actually have to go to Milwaukee for a gig tomorrow.
Oh.
But now, since I'm not going to have my phone, it's not the day to go exploring.
Right. And then also, let's see, this car dealership, Northridge Chevrolet on Brown Deer Road, had the 3-bladed ring.
Well, why don't you help me out? So if you want to hang some stuff, let's take the blades off of this one.
Oh yeah.
And I'll let you go ahead because I'm filming.
Yes.
This is just these 2 screws here. There's just one.
All right.
Two screws per blade, and we'll take this one apart, and then we'll hang whichever one you want to hang next.
All right.
If it's easier, we got a ladder.
Oh.
I don't know if that's. Are they here? Well, are they tough?
Yeah.
Here, hold on. You film for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. We lost filming for a second, but yeah, just go ahead and.
All right. Try to hit the sides.
Right.
Sometimes I wonder if the buttons, sense heat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They sense. I know my phone can do that.
I see what you're saying. Some of these are pretty tough in here.
Yeah.
Well, I got an impact screwdriver. I might have to use that at some point.
Yeah.
Have you ever used an impact screwdriver before?
Sure.
It's a godsend. But
you're getting a screw out there.
Well, I'm getting that one out, but not. We'll see. Bless you. Where's mine? I had a little thing with the... Oh, there it is. Please. I'll get as many out as I can, and then I'll do the other ones later with the impact driver.
And then... Okay, so these are fiberglass?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and then I was saying Northridge Chevrolet, they had 3-bladers in the dealership.
Oh, cool. They're not there anymore?
No, they might. I don't know. I haven't been in that dealership for a long time.
Well, we need to go and check and see if they still have them.
Good idea if I'm ever free.
Yeah. Honestly, it'd be easier for you to do because you live closer.
Yes, right.
If you can't, then I will next time I'm up there.
Well, I mean, if I have the time, like after work, driving around, I suppose, you know.
I'm trying to think of where else in Milwaukee. Oh, Milwaukee, and I'm sure they're long gone. Milwaukee Zoo. Milwaukee Public Zoo used to have a bunch of Emersons.
What kind of Emersons?
Plastic Emerson designers. Okay, these 4 screws, these 3 screws are...
I wonder what part of the zoo they had them in. Like, I know there's some little ones in that cafeteria by the entrance.
Are those still there?
I believe so.
Oh, actually,
those little white ones. But I don't know what they're on. They are.
Those are designers.
Those are.
There were some there. There were some in the gift shop. And and there were some in another area, and I can't remember because it's been a very long time.
Yeah.
I've been there since I was a kid. But I'm surprised that they're still there. I'll have to go there sometime. And
I thought they were last time I was there.
When was the last time you were there?
Probably like 07, 08.
Well, that's pretty recent. I haven't been there since the 90s or the 80s. So.
Right, no, I've been in there since the 2000s because my dad would have work picnic. You know, his work would host, work picnic.
Right, no, I got you. And they did it at the zoo, huh?
Yes. Well, sure. Because, the picnic area, they can, get discount special deals on the zoo.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Through work.
Is it still filming?
Yeah.
I'm not used to this camera. It's a new camera, so...
Okay, this is a camera. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a phone. I'm used to... Because then I can't just hit upload.
Yeah.
But, that's the thing I like about doing it from my phone is all I gotta do is hit upload.
This camera, you can do that. This camera has its own Wi-Fi.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll show you. We'll make a video out of my camera.
Okay. Unfortunately, the downside is there's no Wi-Fi here.
Oh, no. Actually, it's got its own Wi-Fi that connects to my phone.
Oh, you got your phone tethered to it.
Yes. And same with my computer at home. Like, if I have my laptop at home...
Well, that's pretty cool.
It'll either use the Wi-Fi here, if you had it, or... This thing's got its own Wi-Fi that my phone will recognize.
That's pretty cool.
Like my phone will recognize it. And it'll connect to this camera and show the pictures.
So, remind me what fan you wanted to check out?
Oh, actually, I want to see the ring fan.
Ring fan?
Yeah, let's see that ring fan.
Okay, that's cool. I haven't done that one up in a while.
Yeah, because I remember Noah's Ark, the Wave Pool gift shop had them in both their gift shop and game room.
Really? Do they still have them or are they long gone?
I think they still got them. They don't.
What are you filming?
I don't know. I just kept it filming, but...
I just say it looked like you were just filming randomly the ceiling.
Oh. Well, I'm just trying to figure out, since you're down there, I'm just kind of holding the camera, trying to keep it from...
We should check that out, too, because I had no idea that Noah's Ark had ring fans.
Oh, and also the Ark itself near the front had the 4-bladed Emersons.
4-bladed Blenderfans you've been there?
Yeah, Emerson heat fans.
I wonder if they're still there.
I think so. All the times I've gone there, they've never changed them.
Okay. So you wanted ring fan and then what other one?
How about the New Tone Pro line? Because my middle school computer lab and cafeteria had them.
Okay. Let's do
ring fan. But is this the mid-80s gold line right here?
Yes.
Because this looks exactly like the one Pick and Save in Menominee Falls has.
Well, the ones there's some very minute differences between that and between the Pick and Save ones, and they're not anything you would notice unless you saw the two right next to each other.
Oh, okay. Because up close, because Pick and Save, it's 2 stories up.
Yeah.
And yeah, but the canopy is the same. The other store I gotta check out to see if they're there. I think they were gold lines, but I'm not sure. And that is the old Pick and Save and Brown Deer before they built the type they got now.
They still have the old one there?
Yes, it's a Michael's right now.
Michael's Craft Shop?
Yeah.
They probably pulled the fans out, I bet. They usually, because Michael's, when they go into a space, usually
I know.
keep it.
Same thing that happened with the Pick and Save. Now remember the picture of the painted gold lines that I showed you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's right cornered from the Fleet Farm.
Yeah.
Because now I live like minutes from that Fleet Farm. Literally minutes from that Fleet Farm that with the Envirofan.
So that's real close to the Germantown Restore, isn't it?
Yes, it is. In fact, lately, because we moved into this condo, me and my parents and sister did, lately we've been taking a lot of stuff to that Restore.
I got... that's where I got that new in-box SMC.
Yeah.
At that Restore, and then I also got a Casablanca Four Seasons at that Restore.
Uh-huh.
They have Contact Industrials installed in the back room.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering what those were, because I would help my mom unload the cabinets y'all didn't need anymore, because we were doing a lot of taking stuff there, to tell you the truth. However, I only went to their storefront once because I was looking for shelving for my stereo system. You know, low shelving. Because I have a vintage stereo.
What kind?
A Kenwood KR7400 receiver with a pair of Advent speakers.
I love Advent speakers.
Oh, I might have a...
What Advent model?
Oh, can't think of off the top of my head. Let me just... Well, here's a picture of them.
Oh, those are... I had a pair of Advent speakers when I was a kid. I can't remember the model. It was like a Type 2 or a Series 2 or something like that. It wasn't like a number.
Yeah.
You know? And I loved them to death. The foam surrounds were gone in the woofers, and I didn't realize that you could replace the foam surrounds. So
my dad did that. He had this pair. He had the foam surrounds, but he got rid of his other pair. We had 2 pairs of these.
Yeah, Advents are some of the best sounding speakers I've ever
had for
home stereo.
If you see something above my speaker there, my Barwick wind-up clock.
I see it. Now, do you, I know you're into music. Do you play, or do you just...
Oh, no, I'm a drummer.
Got it.
You know, I'm a...
You know, Christian's a drummer. You were talking about him.
Yes.
And Richard Moss is a drummer.
Yeah, I know Christian. Christian even asked me if I was a drummer from my pictures that he saw.
Yeah?
So he asked me. So...
Yeah, Richard Moss is a drummer, Christian is a drummer, and I feel like there's one other drummer fan collector.
Yeah.
I don't play drums, I play keys and guitar.
Okay, well now that's cool.
There are a couple other guitar player fan collectors, and Brian Hicks plays bass.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, the ring fan.
There's the ring fan. Let's get ready for the video. So
okay. It's still recording just random.
That's fine. As long as it's roughly on, me or somebody.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I might have, eased my arm a little.
Right, might have shown the floor here and there.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to start it over when we actually start videoing the fan, but this is just prep for the video.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want to turn this one down?
Yeah, I'll turn these down so they don't interfere.
Yeah. Okay. Still remember these kind of lights in my school classrooms.
Aren't they cool? I was so excited to get them.
Yeah. Well, at least one of my classrooms did.
Yeah. I couldn't remember which of my schools had these.
Yeah.
I went back to my high school and they put in drop ceilings everywhere.
Of course. Yeah, same with my middle school in Menominee Falls. They did the same with every classroom.
Well, I know it wasn't my middle school because my middle school that I went to for 6th grade used incandescent lights.
Oh.
And then the one that I went to after that was built brand new, so all the fixtures were new. I'm going to stop it and start over so we can video the fan specifically.
Oh, yeah.
How do I stop it?